Hey guys, thanks for coming back. Decided to go ahead and let it charge because it was out of the box. It had about 40%, and I ended up having to run back to the office. And I was setting it up and using it and browsing and getting the feel for it. So the battery got really low, so I decided to put it on the charger while I'm shooting this video. First impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Off the top, off the rip, I'm pro Samsung Galaxy Note for sure, but the Galaxy Nexus feels doggone near perfect, just damn near perfect in the hand. I gotta give it to it. The screen, I like it because after having it like my Nexus S that I had a while back, no buttons down here. I forgot how good that felt. Not having any buttons down here just feels so good. Feels great. I enjoy right away I enjoy the stock Android ice cream sandwich. Gingerbread, yeah, it's alright stock. This is just wonderful. First thing I like about it is how smooth the menu is now. It's got great transitions. As you can see, it's got the little animated, it looks like it's fading away, dropping off in the back. I really enjoy it. I like how the widgets are. There's tons of widgets you can use. It feels like the Android 3.0, but this is so fluid, so smooth. It just works. A lot of the applications are completely different on here. I mean, I really like the stock experience of Android 4.0. Another great thing is it runs on T-Mobile's 4G network, which is extremely fast. You get great speeds, internet, browsing, everything is great. I really like having these folders right here. I love that. I think that's really cool. Having the on-screen buttons, I think it's really nice. But one thing you see down there in the bottom right, which is my browser that I use on every computer, is Chrome. I really enjoy Chrome and having access to all my saved files directly on the phone. I use Chrome to phone, but now it's not really necessary unless I'm adding something new, but it updates on its own, so it's really not a need for it. But having Chrome to phone is really nice. I like it. But having the Chrome browser, which is getting ready to leave beta, is absolutely just ridiculous. I love it. All my favorites are there. Everything's great. So let's pause right here for a minute and talk about the Samsung Galaxy S3. As you can see there, take a look at that picture. This is the leaked manual for the i9300, which is the Samsung Galaxy S3. You see the specs there. It says Android ice cream sandwich for the OS, 21 megabits per second for HSPA plus down, 8 megapixel rear autofocus for flash, 4.8 inch Super AMOLED display, GPS obviously, 1080p recording, playback 1080p, 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor. Now there is a Tegra 3, or I keep saying Tegra 3. There is an Exynos 1.4 quad core chip that Samsung said they're going to use in the Galaxy S3. That's going to be on the international version. US models won't get it. That's just the norm. That's how it goes. But it seems like just looking at that device, that looks like this device. It's close to it. It's just the buttons down there. That's it. So, I mean, you decide what you're going to pay for. Internals are only so important. You got to go with the end user. I push that in nearly every video that I do. End user is what's important. Is the phone doing what you want it to do? Is it fast enough for you? That's it. Alright, on to the Galaxy Nexus. One thing I like about the browser is the way it transitions from page to page. So you can swipe like this here. If I can get it. There you go. You see it swipes and it loads the pages. Sorry for getting it off camera, guys. That is cool. You just swipe and you can have more pages open, and you'll just swipe all the way through them. Really cool, really nice feature. Let's open a new tab and open Gizmodo, which is what I meant to do the first time. And then all your all your pages in your browser, you can swipe between them to get to them. I really like that feature. I think it's a very, very, very nice feature. The Chrome browser, it works tremendously well. I really, really, really enjoy it. This is my first experience with it on the phone, so it really, really works. Another first impression that I liked is having the settings on the top up here. I'm always in my settings for something, and so I love having the settings in the swipe down menu like that. There was an update right out of the box. It just added Google Wallet. I think that's all it did, and it says that it has some performance updates for the bugs and things to work out, but I think it just added Google Wallet, just embedded Google Wallet. So another thing that I really like is I have the mobile hotspot, and I have 5 gigs of data, 10 gigs on the mobile hotspot, but it's free through T-Mobile, so I have that, and I like being able to monitor my data or set the limits to where even though there's a limit, there's a notification through the T-Mobile application, my account. This integrated, it does well with the OS. I like it. I think it works very well. You also have access to your Wi-Fi. I haven't set up my Wi-Fi on here yet, but you know, it really, really, really is a nice integration. I like it. It just works. There's no other way to put it. It just works. Having access to that from the swipe down there is really, really nice. Samsung tweets coming in. The multitasking. Sorry if it's off camera a little bit, guys. I'm trying to shoot this. You'd be amazed at how I'm standing here. But the multitasking, very nice. Swipe it, it's gone. I like it. Very nice. You can also do that from the swipe down menu. Swipe it away. From the top notification bar, sorry, the swipe down menu. Just gave it a whole new name. The notification bar, you can swipe it away there. I like having the folders. The integration with Google is just really, really nice. I'm going to start storing everything in the cloud, as you can see. Drive is up and going. It'll let you download it, but it's really just Google Docs. For now, because when you try to use it, it'll say, hey, we'll send you a notification once your Google Drive is ready. Now, one thing to remember is I'm a Windows person too. You know, on the side note, I definitely use Windows because Windows just is a smooth operating system. But SkyDrive gives you 25 gigs free. It went from 7 gigs free to 25 gigs free here recently, just a couple days ago. And Google gives you, I think, 5 gigs free on the SkyDrive, then $250 a month for an upgrade or something like that to whatever the next one is. But SkyDrive gives you 25, and Google gives you 5. But they upped our email to 10 gigs, if you didn't know that. But I mean, I don't know how much I would store in the cloud, because I have this bad boy right here, which I love. It's my portable hard drive, a little thin, little portable hard drive. And while I got this here, I'm going to unplug the phone and plug in my hard drive and see if it reads it. It should. Spur of the moment, let's check it out and see if it'll read it. It's getting some power on the hard drive. As you can see, the light came on. Let's see if it does anything. I wonder if it integrates it into the file manager. Let's see. Where's the file manager right on here? Does it have one? I didn't look, guys. I'll download it real quick if it doesn't. Yeah, I think it. Quick access to the store right on the top right there. Gotta love that. You know what? I don't even need to do that. I can just go to my apps and go over here. And I've got a file manager that I downloaded at one point. And let's see if that's what it does. Let's unplug it and then see if it integrates into the file manager right away. it is. Let's plug it in here. As you can see, it's getting power. Let's see if it does integrate it. Nope, it doesn't look like it integrates it. Well, that's a bummer, because I really would like to access this hard drive on here, but I guess that's the Galaxy Nexus. Still got to win on that. But hey, anyway, that's a first look at my first impressions, I should say, of the Galaxy Nexus. And I got to say, I'm impressed. It doesn't take much to impress me. You know, I'm a technology guy, so I also like this textured back on here and how thin it is. Got a little hump right there. Feel the hump, enjoy the hump, you know. So it's corny, right, fellas? I know. But overall, I think this not having the buttons on the bottom, that's a huge. I really like that. Just having a smooth front, really nice. So if you haven't picked one up yet, they're only $3.99 now, so you can't go wrong with that. Pick it up, you'll enjoy it. Thanks. Be on the lookout for more videos. Rate and subscribe, guys. Rate and subscribe. Thanks.